Alright, going to Desert Broom Library, and I'm taking off from the Home Depot because I got kicked out of the Walmart parking lot. The manager woke me up.
Turn left, then take the first right.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Turn right, then take the second right.
Yeah, wow, she's pretty. She knows about this little road. She didn't know the Desert Broom Library though. I had to get the address off
Turn
of.
right on East Carefree Highway.
I had to get the address off of the Google Maps. Desert Broom Library is not recognized on Garmin.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on Cave Creek Road.
Okay, yep. So yeah, the Walmart manager told me that I stayed there a couple other nights, and he said that he couldn't let me stay at other nights, and he'll have to call.
Turn right on Cave Creek Road.
He'll have to call the sheriff. I'm surprised. I was surprised that he didn't say the cops. So I had to look up the sheriff, and apparently this is Maricopa County with Sheriff Joe Arpaio, who was pardoned by Donald Trump. This guy has quite a dark background, and the sheriff of Maricopa County are pretty tough. That's probably why there's so many regulations and stuff.
Turn right on Cave Creek Road.
When I was at the food bank, I was told that this Walmart had to agree to some tough measures, especially for car campers. I still took the chance.
In 3.5 miles, arrive at 29710 North Cave Creek Road on the right.
Yeah, the Walmart's on the right. It has a black coloring at night when it's lit up, but during the day it looks normal. They use like black lights or something. But I mean, it's like there's nobody else in. There's like cars scattered throughout. It's a 24-hour Walmart. Apparently this guy goes out for a walk every night in the Walmart parking lot, and he saw my car a couple times, and then the third night he was like, he didn't want me sleeping there again. And I think it's the influence of the town council that makes it different. They probably fine him $750 if anybody is caught parked in the Walmart lot overnight. Although he did give me a couple nights, he did take a chance. It's kind of weird why he would even let me stay a couple of nights. But I bounced over to the Lowe's, and I bounced over to the Home Depot. I did not get the best sleep last night. But I was thinking that it's sheriffs. Sheriffs are a lot more spread out than the local cops. The sheriff would be less likely to roll into a parking lot anywhere and bust me. So I was trying to like tell myself that, but still, it's like it was still uncomfortable because they do have some pretty bad regulation against people car camping. And you know, the sheriff, and this is a town council regulation. I don't know when it was made, but it probably was influenced by Sheriff Joe Arpaio. And the new sheriff says he rolled back a lot on Arpaio's regulations and activities. So it you know, makes me wonder, did he fire a few sheriffs? Where some of the sheriffs let go? How effective was Arpaio in his scourge of illegal immigrants? And homeless people at that, too. How effective was it? Was there a bad problem? Was it like New York in the 1980s, 90s? Where crime was everywhere? Was this a lawless town until Arpaio came in? It's hard to say. That would take some research. Because, I mean, why else would Arpaio have been elected 5 times? If the people were, like, really dissatisfied with how things were running. It is tough now, but this new sheriff seems to be scaling back. But we'll see. I was in sheriff territory on the outskirts. Now I'm getting more into the city police enforcement. Not as much sheriff influence. The sheriff influence is on the outskirts for sure. And let's see how this further southern Walmart is.
Right at 29710 North Cave Creek Road on the right.
Yeah, it's on the right. It's half mile. Safeway. Okay. I kind of want to try to spend the night in Safeway tonight. Take that chance. I'm not really in any rush to get further south anymore. It's really acceptable weather. Driving as little as possible is most ideal. The library is recognized. The address, I mean, they got a sign. The address is recognized, it's just the government doesn't know Desert Broom Library when I type it in. And I updated, so it's like they're cutting corners for Garmin, and it's not quite clear. Oh, it's not quite clear. Oh. Public parking, library entrance. Okay. Oh, they got a gate? Okay. Oh, that's neat. It's a gate for entering. No trespassing, non-business hours. Oh my god. Wow, they're in Phoenix. I'm getting closer to Phoenix, and they're just getting tougher and tougher. That means this Walmart is going to be pretty nasty. No trespassing after hours. And this is like, I think I passed a police station coming in here. So, wow, this is... So I'm thinking about this place for a day. It's kind of warm right now on December 6th, December 7th. I didn't really plan on doing much. Maybe walk to Safeway, nothing much. Alright, after a rough night of getting kicked out of the Walmart parking lot, I'm coming to the Desert Broom Library, or Bloom, or whatever. And they got these religious people. They got a lot of outdoor. Huh.
See there.
Alright, now that I have my bicycle pump, I'm wondering, what if I got one of those big balloon things, that big exercise balloon balls, and then I used it to, like, cool myself down in the summertime. Maybe I could pump it up with a bicycle pump and then just let the air escape. And that would create a wind that would be cooling, and hugging the ball isn't really like insulating. I found sleeping on an air mattress is very comfortable in the summertime. It keeps you really cool because you got airflow, but you know, just a thin layer that protects you from air. It's not like a blanket or a cushion, which overheats you. I was just thinking about that, learning more about refrigeration in Phoenix. It's like that's what's brought people here is the improvements in technology of refrigeration and air conditioning. And it's like, well, maybe I should learn more about this, because this is what gives people the confidence to live through the summers in this place. Alright, the parking situation around here is pretty bad. I'm actually considering Wilhelm. It looks pretty decent, and I'm surprised that they're closed on Saturday and Sunday. There's another car here, which is great. All the other main cars are in the fenced-in area, but it should be okay in the parking lot area. This whole lot for Fry is not allowed. They have signs for no overnight, but in this automotive area, this would be good for a night. I mean, they're closed on the weekend? Wilhelm Automotive? That seems kind of odd that they only work during the weekdays. You'd think they'd be busier. I mean, geez, when it comes to automotive repair, people need it done every day of the week. Don't like that it's near the bank. I even considered a hospital, or I was looking for apartments, and I saw this side of the road thing. I checked Google Maps on the street view and saw that there's signs that said no parking between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. And on a road that I liked. It was like there's plenty of parking for like a quarter of a mile. But they're regulating it heavily. There's no way I would just jump on the side of the road. There's be too many people go by. Hospitals are pretty far away. A couple miles. No way I would even try parking overnight here. I'm pretty sure that it's patrolled. I don't believe that they have private security. They might. Even if they do, it's no big deal. No overnight parking. And there's a big old lot. You don't see RVs around. it's just amazing how they regulate the overnight parking and all that around here. It is tough. In Phoenix, in this hot cauldron, is whatever they call it, the valley, the Sun Valley, the burning Sun Valley. They highly regulate the parking for overnights. I don't see any bums. I don't see any RVs. I don't know. They're definitely avoiding this area, but I think I could park at that Wilhelm Automotive and be fine. Just one night, all I need really, and I'll move further south. I didn't really catch any libraries open on Saturday or Sunday. I mean, that's something to think about. Because actually, like Anthem, I think might be open on Sunday. That means I would backtrack. I'm not too interested in backtracking to an area that I've been in. I'd rather press forward to Phoenix and check it out. Just not be in a library at all on Sunday. I was thinking maybe I could park at the Walmart if I survive tonight at the Wilhelm Automotive. Park at the Walmart and all day and bicycle around as best I can if I can stay healthy. If you just look at the street design, there is no parking on the side of the road anywhere, or at least the places where they have parking on the side, you can't park overnight. This city is designed to really turn away overnight parkers who don't park at a house, because even parking next to a business is highly regulated. I just don't trust the Safeway parking. I don't see any signs yet, but I'm sure they're... Yeah, here it is. No overnight parking. And that's for the gas station. If you park in the gas station area, I guess people have tried. Get a little gas and take a little snooze. That's not a good story to tell. That's not going to stop cops from harassing you. I think the better one is the automotive. Got to get a little car repair, have a little snooze until it opens. They're especially colorful with the signs when it's a business that's like out of business and there's no business around these abandoned type of businesses. They really don't want people overnight parking. But enforcement can be spotty. I've never really taken the chance. But, like back here, there's no business here. There's not going to be any manager coming by at night, but you'll have the cops coming by, a potential for cops coming by and asking what you're doing and all this, and then just trespassing you. All the residential are awful. You practically have to park in somebody's driveway because there's no spaces on the side of the road. There's no apartments. They're all individual homes all around here for miles. So Tatum Street and 40th, this street is 40th. There's all kinds of parking on the side of the road, but you can't park between 10 and 6. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. They put a regulation up, and it looks like it goes into some kind of like a recreation park area right here. 10 to 5.